Yeah. Let's see. Oh, come on. Yeah, for some reason, yeah, I can't get my headphones to connect. Come on. Bluetooth is turned off. Come on. Right. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's Thursday, but I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. So yeah, what's up, Will? What's up, Matt? Okay, 108. Okay. Okay, thank you. 108. Yes, thank you for letting me know, Will. Yeah, I would hate to have the wrong episode number. So yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, what's up, Nate? What's up, Ballard? Nolan Smith had a 4.39 in the 40 and a 41.5 vertical jump. Wow. That's right. Yeah, what's up, JC? Yeah, DJ Dale did good on the 40. Well, that's good. That's good. I guess he did as good as any big guy can do. So yeah. Guess I'll go ahead and open up StreamYard, and y'all and we can talk about the combine or the Slav Olympics or whatever y'all want to talk about. So Yeah, what's up, Jay? Let's see, I don't even know which way this hat goes. I guess I'm gonna guess that. I don't even know which way to put this hat on. Yeah. I don't even know which way to put this hat on. Okay, I think it goes this way. It's not going on my head very good. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Well, yeah, I was trying to put on my pirate hat. I guess it won't. I guess I can't wear it with my headphones on. But, oh man, it went all the way down. I can't reach
Yeah, good evening in that.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah.
Is this the Vic Sparrow channel?
Yeah, hold on. I dropped my hat. Yeah, so
I see that.
yeah.
Don't hurt yourself getting that hat, Vic.
All right. So anyway, so I do have this pirate hat. Yeah, there we go.
That's a good looking. That's a good
Yeah,
looking
you
pirate lid.
see my costume did not mum, um, a- a- arrive on time. So
I guess you'll get it for Halloween,
yeah,
right?
it did not. Yeah, it did not arrive on time. What I was going to get was a rebel pilot costume, from Star Wars. But yeah, it was supposed to come between the 22nd and the 28th, but looks like the delivery was delayed. Yeah, it was coming from overseas. It was coming from England. So yeah. But yeah, so it's here. It's in the States, but last time when I tracked it, it was in Chicago, and this was on the 25th. So
Yeah, I think that mayor up there stopped all shipments out of Chicago after she lost.
well, I don't know. Yeah, because I guess it was flown into Chicago. So yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
So where'd you go get the new outfit at? You
Oh,
got
well,
that local?
yeah, no, I just had this was just stuff that I had at home,
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
laying around the house, just some old, costume parts. So
I
yeah,
see.
so I got that hat.
So what time are you leaving tomorrow?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, probably sometime in the morning, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got a
I
pirate
still
hook
got a
too?
hook. I got a hook hand. Yeah, I
Nice.
got a hook hand.
I
Yeah, let me
like
show
it.
you what else I got. Let's see, I do have like this a pirate uh bandana. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
See?
yeah. I
Yeah,
see that.
this a pirate bandana.
That's dope.
Yep. And then let's see, I'll show you what else I got.
You got a peg leg, Vic?
And then I got this scarf. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can do anything with this. I got like this golden scarf. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can do anything with this, but yeah.
I'm sure you can do something with it. Maybe you could wrap it around one of your knees.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you could be a gang pirate.
Yeah, there you go. I could be a
Yeah,
gang
yeah,
pirate.
yeah. Sounds about right. Who's driving you to Charleston, Vic? Both your parents, or just your dad, or what?
Yeah. My mom and dad are both going with me.
Okay,
So yeah,
great,
so we're all gonna go. So
nice.
also got a gun. So
There you go.
yeah, I got a gun. So
I wish I still had my gun from It's a Small World back when I
yeah,
was,
you can you can it has a little hammer. You can pull it back, and then you can pull the trigger, and it pops. So
I
yeah.
like that. I used to have one of those old pistol muskets from It's a Small World.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then I got this sword. So
I
yeah,
see that.
got a sword.
I think you're pretty set up.
Yep. All right, we got another guest in the StreamYard.
Who we got in there?
Hey, what's up, Drew?
What's up with y'all?
What's up, Drew?
What do you think about the Pac-12 TV? Do you think they're gonna get a deal, or
Get a deal with who? Get a deal with ESPN or Apple TV?
well, Apple TV is at least for most people, that's a bad idea because who's I mean, who's really gonna watch? Who is streaming? I get it. I get why it's the future kind of for the young people, but for the older people that are more like interested in the watching it on television, what are you going to do for those people? Have it on an on network kind of thing, or what are you going to do? What is the Pac-12 going to do with that? Like CBS is out, TNT is out, so who are they going to have?
The Pac-12 is going to do whatever they can do to make the most money.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and they're
without dissolving.
It's not going to matter because certain viewers who don't want to stream or don't want to do cable are going to get screwed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hate to say it that way, but they're not. It is about viewers because that's how they make their money, but a certain part of the population of viewers is going to get screwed.
Yeah.
Because they can't make everybody happy. You know?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So, I agree.
It's too hard for them. It's too hard for them to try to make everybody happy, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I find it interesting, though, that the Pac-12, when you talk about the Pac-12 TV deal, that they're trying to figure out a way to have a Thursday night game like on ESPN or something like that, where most people that aren't watching Thursday night football in the NFL will go over to possibly watching the Pac-12. Now, I don't know how many people would be interested in that.
I think a lot more people would be interested in watching a decent Pac-12 Thursday night game than a decent NFL game.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But I don't think Thursday night NFL games have really been relevant for years now.
No, not really. Yes, especially last year, but yeah.
Okay.
Last year you had a lot of low scoring games last year. So.
And I think there's last year's sorry, go ahead.
I think there's probably more interest in a good Pac-12 game on a Thursday night than there is on an NFL game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As long as it's not coming on at 10:30.
Oh yeah, that's different. Started at 7:30.
Yeah, definitely not staying up until
or started at 6
watching Pac-12.
Started at 6:30.
Yeah.
An hour before right before the. And I understand there will be some people like, well, would it be on ABC or ESPN? Probably ESPN because ABC has a Thursday night lineup anyways. Yeah. So you're not going to put it on ABC.
Yeah, so remember that the SEC has reached a deal with ABC. So now we won't have the SEC on CBS anymore. I guess now it will be the SEC on ABC, and they're going to be showing the SEC game of the week. But I think they're going to show it at like 7:30. So this is going to be like the yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 7:30 on ABC. Yeah, with Kirk Herbstreit and Chris Fowler. So yeah.
It's interesting that you mentioned that because now the Big Ten. Now the Big Ten.
Yeah, so I think that that this is the last year for the SEC on CBS. So gonna be sad to see it go. But yeah, I really like the the do 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 do. Yeah.
Well, now it's going to be a Big Ten game. What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, of course, not gonna. Good for them, I guess. Yeah, I guess it'll be. I guess it'll be better than big noon kickoff. So
Well, I mean, I understand why the Big Ten. Well, to me, you would want it in the 3:30 window because there's not like the big games like Ohio State, Michigan. Why would you want that at 12 noon?
I don't know.
Why would people wake up at 11 o'clock
Yeah.
in the morning to watch a Michigan State or Michigan Ohio State game?
Yeah,
They'll
or
still do
watching
it, though.
Texas or a Texas versus Oklahoma, right?
They'll
Yeah.
still do it though. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what time it is.
Yeah.
How many big games last year we have at noon? We had a bunch of big games last year. At
Yeah,
noon.
we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Think
The
that maybe
worst thing-
there
the
that
worst
maybe
thing
there
is-
might be a shift to spread it out more. I don't know, to have a more big games at all slime time
Time
slots,
slots.
not just at 3:30 and 7:30, but also have some good noon games too. Because I mean, they want people, to
Yeah.
watch, football
They
at
don't.
noon too. So they want people
Yeah.
watching football, all day, which of course a lot of us, already do. So maybe just reward us, college football fanatics by giving us, big games, at all, time slots. So
Mhm.
yeah.
I just think the worst time slots are for the fans, to be honest with you. Like if I'm a Georgia fan, I don't want to go in Athens and see a game at noon between them and a top 5 team.
Right.
Like,
I'd rather see that than.
I don't want to see a 7:30 game. I mean, night games are fun and all, but the older I get, the 3:30 games are perfect for those big time matchups.
Mhm.
But
I would rather see a 3:30 game, a Big Ten matchup that's like top 10 teams and an SEC match. The hard part for me is choosing which game to watch because
Yeah, no.
you look at a top 10 a game like Ohio State. Well, that's at the end of the season normally. Ohio State, Michigan, or I'm trying to think. Penn State has been good years. Penn State, Ohio State, or Penn State, Michigan, or something like that, where you're going to watch that game, but are you going to watch that game over Alabama, Tennessee? Probably not. Most people would be interested in Alabama and Tennessee.
I think you just need more TVs, Drew.
Yeah, well, I have one TV. I just flip through the channels. Whenever game goes on commercial, then I go to another game. So
Well,
yeah.
hell, you could get a smart TV now for $150.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's not an option for everybody, but the best thing I did last year was I got 2 more TVs for the basement. So now I got 3 TVs. So I really don't care what time they play what games. If there's 3 real good games on the same time slot, I can watch all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think the NCAA knows that. I think they're like, well, they'll work it out.
Yeah, they'll figure. Yeah, the fans will.
The fans will figure it out. We
They'll
don't have
figure
to.
it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out. Yeah.
Until they start seeing viewership drop, they're not going to change. And in college football, viewership's not going to drop.
Well, the NFL viewership has dropped because a lot of.
But I'm not worried about NFL. I'm talking about college.
No, college football won't drop because there's people. If you're from a region that live and die college football. Southeast region, that's what they live and die over is college football.
You're
They
right.
don't. I mean, who 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 from Houston or Dallas is going to rather watch a Cowboys game over Alabama, Texas?
Yeah, or of course, over in like New York or New England, where they don't really have a college teams. They're all NFL, like the Giants or the Patriots are the biggest teams up there.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Well, I'm not making the case. I'm saying the people that are most. What I'm saying is regions that have the most people in them. I mean, I, I'm okay. I'm confusing the conversation. I'm sorry. Population wise, if you go by population, who is the well? New York City's pretty big, but
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, but like you said, New York City's not a big college
yeah,
No, they're an NFL city,
Yeah,
like
mm,
you said. Yeah.
that's you can't
So
even
that
bring.
whole work up there, New York and New England, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and yeah,
that's not really relevant to the conversation because they're not they're not tuning into college football up there.
no,
no, they don't really care about it as much. So
And, and
no.
and the TV networks take that into account, and they'll adjust their programming to that.
So what's interesting about that is then why did the Big Ten go after Rutgers and well Maryland's okay,
well,
but
because they
Rutgers
needed,
didn't really make sense.
they needed teams, I guess.
Yeah,
They needed teams. They needed to expand. So
and they're
That
going to
New
take.
York City that New York City market isn't really interested in college football.
right,
Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with
right.
that doesn't have anything to do with the
Right.
big.
Well, actually,
The rest of
Rutgers is in New
New Jersey, I
Jersey,
know.
but I know it's close to New York City, but
Yeah, but that's more of the Rutgers
it's
still
in
have a good brand.
North
Football.
Jersey. Yeah.
They still have a good brand name in football though.
Yeah.
That's why you
Well,
take them. You're not taking them based on where they're at. Like they're
yeah. Well, they did. Yeah, when they were in the Big East, but yeah, I
yeah,
mean they were. Yeah, they were good when they were in the Big East. So I mean,
but
yeah,
you got to admit
yeah,
too,
they were competitive,
the
but yeah.
Rutgers still get a draw from their fans who went there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
they got to pick the teams that are gonna get them the biggest draw, even if that draw is not very big to like compared to the SEC, they're still going to pick teams to get them a larger draw.
What about the UCLA and USC do you think those were mainly based on market or
Market,
based on
Yeah,
okay.
market.
based on market, of course. That was a very bold move by and kind of unexpected. The Big Ten
Mhm.
going out to the West Coast when the Big Ten is supposed to be the
East
North.
Coast
So
Midwest.
yeah, that was kind
East
of
Coast Midwest.
yeah,
Plus
that
that
was
gives
kind
plus
of an
that gives
odd,
the
kind of a very tradition breaking move. So yeah.
plus
Mhm.
that gives the people who are picking up the conference that are picking up those teams, that gives them a late night time slot TV bonus that they didn't have before.
Mhm. Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, yeah. The Big Ten broke the Big Ten, ACC, and Pac-12 alliance when they stabbed the Pac-12 in the
Well,
back by taking USC and UCLA.
you knew that was going to happen anyways. That alliance was not. I mean,
There was never, there was, it was never
there
an
was never
alliance.
really an alliance. There was never really an alliance. It was just because the SEC. Oh well, what's the Big Ten going to do next?
Look, the
The Big
Pac-12.
Ten's always reacted to what the SEC's done.
That's right. That's right. Everyone is reacting to the SEC. The SEC taking Texas and
Oklahoma.
and Oklahoma to the SEC, and of course this has been paying the bills for Gold and Blue Dude for the last 2 years. So yeah.
And plus the Pac-12 couldn't even contend with the amount of TV deals they were going to get by changing,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
2 teams leaving was never really like the Pac-12 couldn't come in there and say, we'll pay you this much to stay, because they could have never matched it. Just like Oklahoma and Texas can't stay because those conferences can't match what they're going to get in TV deals with the SEC.
Yeah. Excuse me. The Big Ten, though, the Big Ten TV deal, I think both the SEC and Big Ten TV deal goes into effect in 2024. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. So next year, yes.
The more interesting conversation we need to be having is what are the top teams in the ACC going to do?
Well, I think
They have to.
I think Florida State.
They have to go back to the table and change the deal where they can't get out till 2036 or whatever.
So the ACC may be forced to make a new deal. It's like I think what they're saying is make a new deal or we leave.
Or Florida State pays that $125 million buyout to just leave, and Clemson may do the same thing.
They're not going to do that.
Got to pay the buyout.
The buyout's too high. They
have to pay a buyout bigger than Dabo's contract.
Yeah, they can't do that. It's going to have to be they're going to have to renegotiate it. They're going to have to basically go to the table and say, look, we can't afford the buyout, but at the same time, we can't be left behind because of the amount of money y'all will get for us being left.
Yeah, no, they got to find the
share of the money, the share of the money.
Yeah, there you go.
The share of the money. The issue with it is the share of the money. Actually, the big brands in the ACC are Clemson and Florida State, and all these other teams in the ACC
Wake Forest
can't really compete.
Yeah, Wake
can't
Forest,
really compete.
Boston College, right?
Yeah, can't really compete with Florida State and Clemson.
They're gonna have to go to the table and restructure it because you can't just leave. You can't look at the rest of the conference and just leave Florida State and Clemson in there to suck wind just because everybody sucks. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not fair to Florida State and Clemson because, we make the most eyeballs on the 8. No one's gonna watch a Boston College Syracuse game over a Clemson and Florida State.
Yeah,
unless you went to those universities.
ACC teams that are forced out of the ACC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll have some ACC teams that are forced into markets that are closer to home that have other divisions, other conferences.
Mm-hmm.
because the
I really,
ACC is not going to want to be left behind.
mm, I really think that actually what's going to end up happening is the 6 teams will vote basically to dissolve the ACC, and whatever happens, maybe there isn't 6 teams, but to dissolve that contract.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something. They're going to come back to the table and do something. I mean, they can't just flounder around out there just because most teams in the conference can't afford to leave, you know. So it's all going to come down to what the NCAA decides. The how much the money is divvied out on the TV. The TV contracts mean everything, you know. So if the ACC can, if 2 teams can leave the ACC and make a ton of money in TV contracts, being with the SEC to make up for that buyout, they're just going to do it.
Well, I actually think that Clemson may go to the SEC. I think actually Florida State goes to the Big Ten because of academics. I don't know if that really matters, but
it does.
Because they're an AAU school.
There you go. So maybe the ACC falls apart. Maybe the bigger brands go to the SEC and the Big 12 and the Big 10, and the rest have to go into the group of 5, join like the American or Conference USA or the MAC. So,
which
or
the weird thing, the weird thing about that is, Golden Blue Dude has talked about this many times, where you don't allow West Virginia into the ACC, but you allow Louisville, who is actually, I mean, yeah, there was a couple seasons where Louisville was relatively okay, but they weren't. I mean, ever since Lamar Jackson has left, they haven't been the same.
No, they haven't.
I don't think the SEC's letting in any more teams.
Not right now, but yeah, not right now.
Or the Big Ten, for that matter. The Big Ten has said no.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we already took 2 new teams. We're not going to take on more teams because we're going to have more teams, and we know what to do with. Yeah, we might have to start dropping teams.
Dropping teams that aren't really worth having, which basically means, where's Northwestern gonna? Where's Northwestern? What maybe? And I feel bad because I've been Nebraska fan. Where's Nebraska gonna go? I mean, Nebraska's not making tons of money for the Big Ten.
Y'all need to stop. Yeah, y'all need to stop going 3-9. Yeah.
Well, if we had a better coach, maybe we wouldn't be going 3-9.
Yes, and y'all do have a better coach now,
but that's the best 3-9 team in the land, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we were 3-9 again.
Yeah. So who was your new coach again? Yeah, I forgot.
Matt Rule.
Oh yeah, Matt Rule. Yeah, the guy who used to coach at Baylor, right?
Temple and Baylor.
And Temple. Yeah, and then he got fired from the Panthers. Yeah.
Well,
that's right. Yeah.
But again, you could say the same thing about Nick Saban he left, but
I know. Well, I'm just saying that him getting fired from the NFL, I think that in no way reflects on him as a college coach. I mean, I do think that he's a great college coach. It doesn't always translate to the NFL, but yeah,
he can build, and we need a coach that can build something at Nebraska. Yeah. Now, with the transfer portal, I don't know how well that will come into account, but
so yeah,
maybe maybe
so
building doesn't matter anymore.
so unless you're like Pete Carroll, but yeah, you can be a great college and NFL coach, but those are rare. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got to go, Vic.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, Sir Uga. So
Yeah,
will I be seeing you tomorrow?
I'll see you tomorrow evening for sure.
Yep.
Up in Charleston.
All right. Well, I can't wait to meet you. Yeah.
All right, same to you. Go Dogs.
Yeah. Go Dogs.
How you doing, Vic? Hello, Drew.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, what's up, Cowboy?
Oh man. Hey, look, I've been somewhat out of pocket, and what's the
Yes.
latest on the SEC alignment? Is there like, I mean, are we
Well,
doing the
the latest,
3-3-6 or?
I don't know. I don't know. They still haven't. They haven't told us anything. But yeah.
I think
Okay.
the Big Ten's going to do the same thing.
Yeah,
Too is the 3-3-6,
do it when they have
3-6-6.
their yes, maybe they'll probably decide this when they have the
UCLA
SEC
and
when they have the SEC meetings with all the coaches and athletic
well, you're
directors.
talking about the SEC. I'm talking
Yeah,
about the Big Ten.
I guess
The
it'll
Big
probably be
Ten's going to
decided.
have to probably do the same thing because of UCLA and USC. And I think USC and USC is probably going to have Nebraska, which, I mean, I guess makes a good situation out of, because you're pulling all your teams way west. You know,
Yeah,
Nebraska's the furthest west team in the Big Ten.
yeah, or they were, but yeah.
Well, they were, but
Still are for one
for
more
1
year.
year.
But
Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, you're going to have to pair USC up with someone like a Nebraska because even though we don't make, trying to think, we don't make this. Our history is good, but we haven't been good for the last 20 years, 21 years, something like that. We haven't been good since the late 90s. So Nebraska hasn't been any good since the late 90s. Now, you could say the same thing about Miami. Miami hasn't been good since 2001.
nope. Yeah.
Yeah. Who was the head coach of Nebraska when they were good? The last time they were good, was it Osborne?
Osborne, and then for a little while with Solich.
It was Harry
Tom
Osborne
Osborne.
or Tom
No,
Osborne.
Tom Osborne.
Yeah, sorry,
Tom
that was
Osborne and
Spider-Man.
Frank Solich.
Yeah, sorry, that
And
was
Frank Solich had a one good year in 2001.
that was Spider-Man was Harry Osborne. It was Peter Parker's.
So he
best
was kind of
friend.
like Jimbo Fisher. He inherited a good team, got the leftovers.
The one I just said, Frank Solich inherited a good team. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And even Tom Osborne, a relatively okay, team. He didn't, not a great team or anything, but he inherited an okay team. So we had, gosh.
Well, I think what happened with Nebraska
before
was
Osborne,
that they weren't recruiting out of Texas that much as Osborne was doing, and a lot of players that Nebraska had, good ones were from Texas, but that's all somewhat stopped.
Actually, the quarterback we had, Tommy Frazier, was from Florida. So we did have one player that I can remember that was from not Texas, Florida. But you're right. Most of our players were from Texas at that point, and California.
Yeah, California. Yeah. Sure enough. Well, I got to
Mhm.
say this: the Longhorns. Everybody was pretty much, at least down here, are having high expectations for the Longhorns. I mean, this is like, this is the time. This is it because they recruited so
Well,
well and they got good players from last year that are coming up.
mhm.
Yeah.
Freshmen, the freshmen like Anthony Hill is going to start at
I feel so.
linebacker.
Oh,
So
sorry. I
yeah,
feel so bad for Dijon Robinson, the running back from Texas, because there was literally they didn't have as much success with him
yeah.
being on the team. I mean, he was a good player. I'm not saying that, but
Yeah. Well, in his earlier years, the offensive line wasn't that great, and I kept telling the Oklahoma fans they were ragging on Texas that last year the offensive line wasn't going to be good, and I told them that yes, they are going to be good. Kelvin Banks, Dan Campbell, Hudson, and all those guys were going to step up, and they did. So Bijan,
mhm.
he got a good year. It wasn't a record year, nothing like that, but he still,
No,
showed his talent. And
not like Ricky Williams.
well, right. But what kept Bijan at Texas was the NIL deal.
Mhm.
They gave him a Lamborghini. They gave him all kinds of money. I can't remember the other endorsements, but you got Cowboy fans down here saying, don't, I feel for Bijan if he comes with the Cowboys because everybody's so pissed off at Jerry Jones not doing anything with the team. So,
Well,
yeah.
isn't Jerry Jones a graduate of Arkansas?
Yes, he is. Yeah, he and Jimmy Johnson were both teammates. Okay.
Mhm.
And that was the glory years. And when Jimmy Johnson left, Jerry thought it was all him. His ego was up. I'm the guy with the money and everything. And now he has one
And
thinks
then
it's Jerry.
He was the guy with the money. So
Yeah, but he
the
hasn't.
funny thing
Go
the
ahead, Jerry.
funny thing about that was that Jerry Jones had a good thing with Jimmy Johnson, and then he goes, "Oh, let's fire Jimmy Johnson and get this." Who did they get? I think it
Barry
was
Switzer.
Barry
Barry
Switzer,
Switzer.
and Barry Switzer was not good.
Not at
Was
the
not
pro
good at
level.
all.
Barry Switzer's talent came from recruiting, and
Mhm.
you can't recruit from in the NFL. Obviously, you have to
Yeah.
draft, and so that limited his selling capabilities of going to his team. Just like the
Mhm.
guy you were talking about, he had inherited a good team,
Mhm.
so he was the reason why Troy Aikman retired.
Mhm.
So
Then you got after Barry Switzer. Well, I don't know how long. Barry Switzer. Oh, my phone's overheating. Dang it. I
oh,
hate
oh
well, the
yeah, and
Cowboy fans are just
a
like
StreamYard. Yeah, StreamYard will do that to a phone. Yeah,
yes, they will.
unfortunately, it's better better on a computer. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go. Well, then just let your phone cool down for a little bit. Charge it up, and you can come back in a little bit if you want to. Yeah, but I appreciate you coming on, Drew. Yeah.
But yeah, Cowboy fans are like the Falcon fans right now. We want to win another Super Bowl or win a Super Bowl. So that's that. Basketball.
Yeah, so
Alabama.
so Paxton wants you to turn on some more lights. Yeah, he says he can't see you. Yeah.
Hey, Paxton, what's up, buddy? Yeah, maybe need to lighten your screen. Hang on a second. How
There
about
you
that?
go. There you go. That's better. That's better.
All right.
Yeah,
We're
turn that
good now.
light on. There you go. There you
Yeah. Now you can see the background.
go. Yep.
Paxton, get up here if you will, man. You never come up. You don't have to get on camera. You can just show your evader and stuff,
Oh
man.
yeah,
Come on up,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Now Jay says bet the timeout bet. He keeps sexualizing. These are going to a K-pop concert. Okay, I'm not sure how that's sexualizing you, but yeah, we just want to know. So I take it that he's not going to the K-pop concert. Yeah.
Huh. I see that Uncle Lou's down in South Carolina. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Okay. Good for him. Good deal.
Yeah.
Guys, getting ready. Maybe one of these days I'll make it down there or hang out with you guys, but right now I wouldn't count on it.
Yes, there you go, Bet. Yeah, stop sexualizing Jay. Yeah. Yep. There you go. So Alex Murdow is found guilty.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's surprised about that.
Nope.
But, hey, shit.
Nope.
Mm.
Nope.
That right there is a screwed up deal. That's going to definitely make a movie.
Yeah. And that guy, yeah, he killed his whole family, right, or something like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think he killed like his wife and his kids, right? Yeah.
Let me shut this door. My wife's talking.
Yeah.
Jerry Wells. Yes, I did know Manillas.
Yeah, we remember Millis. Yeah,
I never met the man in person, but I did meet him on cam quite a few times. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It doesn't come around anymore. Yeah. The theory is that it's because he got married, or he's about to get married, and his wife didn't want him to be on YouTube anymore. That's the theory, but yeah.
Power of the you know what. Huh? Hey, look, I'm married. Okay, been married for 20 years, and my wife will not tell me what I can and cannot do in certain things.
There you go.
I mean, would she want me going out to bars? Because let me tell you something. I drink beer. It's either
you drink at home though. But yeah.
Right.
I think drinking at home is much easier than going out to a bar. So yeah.
Yeah. She told me. She said, "Which hole you want? This hole right here or this hole right here?" And I'm like, I'm gonna take this right here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Yep. Cheers. Yep.
Paxton, come on up, man.
Yeah.
Just put your evader on.
Yeah. There's
What's
the
that?
yeah. There's the link. Yeah. If you want to come on, Paxton, or Jay or Jerry or Bet. If anyone wants to come on here, Brandon. Yeah, what's up, Brandon? Yeah, let's see. Or Jerry or Bread Pit, or JC. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, yes, he did post a video letting us know he apologized for just running away without any explanation. And he did post something on my Facebook that said, leave me alone. It's none of anybody's business. And if you try to contact me, yeah, you will be blocked. But then he made a video later apologizing for the way he had handled it. But he also said that he wasn't coming back either. So.
Yeah, man. Well, the Longhorns. I think people are going to be surprised. Now we got one more year before we go to the 12-team playoffs, right? Because I've been out of the loop.
Yeah.
It's one more year, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Maybe I'll.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe y'all can make the the 12-team playoff. Although y'all will be in y'all will have to do it in the SEC. So.
Mm-hmm. Oklahoma's going to suck next year too. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
They might. Well, I think they'll be a little bit better. But yeah.
Yeah, they'll be better. But
I think that their defense will probably be better. Their second year on the Brent Venables. So yeah.
Well, they did a whole bunch of plugins from the transfer portal, and just like Lou said, that's not how you build a team, but yeah, it's a quick fix. So, shit.
Yep, Traveling Fools is here. We got yo,
Traveling.
yo, 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 yo.
I'm gonna buy him a yo-yo someday. How you
Yeah,
doing,
yo,
Traveling
yo.
Fools? Good
Yeah.
to see you, man. Hadn't heard from him since he was in Mosh's channel. That was about a month ago, maybe 2 months. Shit. You want to hang out with the crazy motherfuckers? Go to Mosh's channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. 627 and Oklahoma still sucks. I love it. I know this is bad, but man, I love seeing Ani Kuno just eating it.
All right. Yeah.
I don't hate him enough.
So I have to go to the bathroom. So you take over the stream. Yeah.
You got it. Yeah, I don't hate the guy or nothing, but man, that sure is. I mean, they've beaten us for so many years. Golly, it's kind of like Michigan and Oklahoma, Finally, Michigan starts beating Oklahoma. I mean, not Oklahoma, Ohio State. It feels good for a change. And I know you Georgia fans are happy. Holy shit, 2 in a row. Soy boy. Jay. If you like conspiracy talk, subscribe to Traveling Fools' new channel, Smoking Guns Cafe. I don't know if that's sarcasm or. Paxton, you're talking about the Cougars, right? Let's see. You're talking about football, of course. That's right. Texas is playing in Houston. I forgot about that. They're playing in Houston. That's a long trip for you, man. Oh, okay. So he has a new channel for conspiracies talk. Well, I tell you what, conspiracy, there's a lot of conspiracy going on and shit like that. Damn. There's a lot to talk about. My funniest, every time I hear about conspiracies is that makes me laugh is George Bush caused 9/11. Like, oh my God. I mean, shit. Traveling Fools, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you, and I've never seen any of your pop-ups or notifications or anything. I don't know what's going on. Stillwater, Oklahoma. Well, that's in Flatland. Thought somebody was knocking at my door. So Paxton is, oh yeah, Tuscaloosa in week 2. Bet, are you a Bama fan? Okay, thank you, huh? Appreciate it. Mhm. Okay. I hear you, Bulldog. I haven't. Jerry Wells. I think it's going to start out as Mill Road. He's going to screw up, and then he's going to bring Mr. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Not Eli Holstein, but the kid from Tennessee. Ty Simpson. I think it's Ty Simpson. I hear you, BT. You're a bet. I hear you. It's Ty Simpson. I'm pretty sure he's second in line right now. I think he's from Brentwood, Tennessee. Yeah, he is. But Paxton, I tell you what, the Longhorns, in my opinion, the Longhorns have the premier wide receiver core in college this year. I mean, the Longhorns are loaded. You got Nayor, A.D. Mitchell from Georgia. You got Brennan Thompson, Cook. Who else am I missing, Paxton? There's some more badasses out there. Oh, Worthy. Shit, I can't believe I forgot Worthy.
Yeah, I'll have Xavier Worthy's coming back. That's right.
Yep. I mean, Texas has got the premier wide receiver set. And, oh, my gosh. If Quinn Ewers can't do something with that, and you got tight end Sanders.
Oh, look, it's Slobs. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, y'all are making me hungry.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Say hi, Nate.
Hey, Nate.
Is that Nate in the background back there?
Yeah.
The white shirt? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can't say.
Say hi to Viktube.
What's up, Vic? How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, Pete?
Buck Homegrown.
Say hi to Viktube.
What's up, Vic?
Tell him
Going down.
Tell him what you're
Hey,
gonna do
Nate.
to him this weekend.
Hey, Nate. What are you gonna do to me, Nate?
I'm gonna flip your chair over.
You gonna humiliate him?
I'm gonna humiliate your ass.
Are you gonna take his soul?
No, well, I'm gonna humiliate your ass.
Yeah, he doesn't have a soul.
No, you don't.
He's
Yeah,
soulless.
Right.
Vic
Well,
doesn't
that's
care about
right.
anything.
Right. Well, that's gonna make it all the more
Going
humiliating
down, Vic.
when I
Say hey to
humiliate
Viktube.
you.
What's up, Big Take Rod? You about to get motherfucker?
Yeah,
What's up, Vic?
Raj. Yeah, what's up, Colby? Yeah.
Hey Vic,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me figure this out real quick. Hold on. I gotta turn the camera. Hold on. I'll give it to the lady. I got something I gotta show you, Vic.
Yeah. Let the lady do
Show
it.
Vic, show Vic what I got here.
Oh, yeah, let me zoom in right there. You see what that is?
See,
Hang
hold
on.
on. Let me full screen you.
Yeah, full screen them. There we go.
Oh, is it it's a pineapple?
That would be correct. I got a matching one too.
Hold on. Yeah, let me show you something else, Vic. Look at this.
Is that is that another pineapple?
Vic, what's that mean?
Oh,
Means
yeah,
we like pineapples.
okay.
That's right. Vic, you tell them they're not upside down, so it doesn't mean
Yeah,
nothing.
they're not. Yeah, they're not upside down. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, they're not upside down. So
How bad are you gonna beat Vic on Saturday?
Humiliate. You're gonna be humiliated, bitch.
Oh yeah, they're good.
No, what? It's got a smile. What about it?
yeah, you got an onion ring.
It's like cookies. It's like the Count
Yeah.
Dracula on Sesame Street. 3 cookies, 2 cookies, 1.
Lordy.
You gonna eat your cornbread tonight? It's like trying to take your man. You ever seen the suds right in the crack of a man's back?
I don't know how you do.
Raj had to rearrange himself.
All right, Vic. Can't wait to see you, buddy.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
All right, take it easy.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I'm still here. Yeah.
All right. So what is the deal with the pineapple? What am I missing?
I don't know, but I don't know.
Who knows? Raj probably is winning money in pool.
Yeah.
Place looked a little empty, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
They had the whole place by themselves.
Right. Well, I guess it's the off season. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, the ACC, I saw Pete there. The ACC's contract ends in 26. Is that right?
36.
36.
Yeah. Yeah, it's worse. Yeah, it's 2036. Yeah.
Oh my God. Brad Pitt.
Yeah, upside down pineapple is for swingers. Yes, but it was not. But it was not an upside down pineapple. So. Yeah.
Paxton, you're right.
Yeah. What's up, Jacob?
Now.
Yeah. So, what do you think about Quinn Ewers versus Arch Manning?
I think Quinn Ewers will be just fine. Arch wants Quinn Ewers to do good so he can sit back and watch what's going on.
Yeah, so he can. So Ewers can go to the NFL after this year, right? Yeah, he can go to the draft.
He'll probably bug off. But I think that Arch Manning will be redshirted. We know that. So now you're allotted 4 games as a redshirt.
That's right. 40
So
games.
Quinn
Yeah.
Ewers,
Although, what's the point in him in redshirting anymore if he's just gonna be gone in 3 years anyway? So I mean,
what do you mean? If he's redshirted, he'll have 3 years or
yes,
4.
but he won't use all of them. If he is as advertised, he won't need all of his years of eligibility. So
He's a pretty conservative kind of guy. He'll probably do 3 years. He
yeah,
probably
at
will.
least 3. But like I said, then what will be the point in redshirting him then?
Yeah. Well, money's not an object, so I don't think that he's just going to go flying to the NFL. Okay, that's the
Yeah,
reason why.
yeah, you're
That's
right. I guess
that's the reason why people.
yeah, you're right. His family is loaded. So yeah,
Mhm. I mean, that's the reason why people go to the NFL is because they want to get rich. I mean,
that's right. And we'll get rich. They
that's the
want to get
bottom line.
rich. They want to make make
Mhm.
money for their family. Yeah. So
Yep. So, back to what I was saying. If it's an emergency, Arch Manning will come in and he will take over, but he'll lose his red shirt eligibility if he does. But
like I said, he doesn't need it. So I mean,
nah.
he doesn't need it even if he plays 4 years. That would be for your 4 years of eligibility, and he won't need a 5th year. So I mean,
Which goes against what Arnie Kuno was saying, running his mouth, saying that there's going to be a quarterback battle the first year and everything. And
yeah.
Arch Manning, I mean, I kept telling him, and he just wouldn't listen. He's so hard headed, he would not listen. And sure enough, Arch Manning's going to be redshirted, and there's not going to be a quarterback controversy like he wants. And Arch Manning's not going to fail like he wants.
Nope.
And I mean, he needs to just. Now he does have a good quarterback coming out, Arnold Jackson or Jackson Arnold. Now that I have to say that guy is good. At least he was in high school. Let's see what he does. When he goes to the next level. Paxton, yes, Ewers also cut his mullet off and shaved his beard.
That's right. Yeah, and an Arch lost his ID in his first semester. So
lost it twice.
He lost his ID twice. That's right. Twice.
Why? How do you lose? We were talking about that at work. How do you lose your college ID twice?
Yeah, no, you lose your. I don't know how you lose it once, but yeah, I mean, if you don't,
well, I can tell you right now what happened.
Stick it in your wallet. I mean, and
let me tell you what happened. He had it sitting out, and one of his teammates stole the son of a bitch. Is what happened.
Oh, you think somebody stole it?
I think they're stealing that shit. Yeah, I don't think he's just going, I forgot my fucking passport.
You think someone stole it? Okay. Yeah.
Well, Paxton, that's a very good question. He kind of screwed himself over when he had that moped accident or whatever he was on. And, he's, I don't know. The guy's good, but he's probably.
So he had a moped accident, and now he's never been the same.
Well, he would. No, I wouldn't say he wouldn't. He's not going to be the same. But Hudson Card came in, and it should have been Malik Murphy, and it didn't happen because he was injured. So he screwed his own self. He screwed the pooch. Now he's trying to, do a makeup thing, and why he hasn't hit the portal at this point, I have no idea. A lot of people are shocked that, like Paxton saying, why is he on the team? Well, it is good to have a backup. Maybe they're throwing him some money or something. I don't know.
All right, why don't you come on in, Visor? There's the link. So I guess we can stay on until about 8. So just about another 15 minutes. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Visor, that's a good point. But if Arch Manning went to Alabama, I'm sure there would probably be some people going, well, I found this thing, I'm going to keep it. It's got Arch Manning's name.
Yeah, I know. Well, why would why would one of his teammates steal it?
Well, who knows if it was a teammate?
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, that's what you said. You said teammate. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. Right.
But
I
it's
guess
done
that they.
twice.
Yeah. Yes. Maybe they stole it, so they could be the one to find it. Right.
Now maybe
So
he
they could
lost
be
it the first
the
time.
hero who found Arch Manning's ID after he lost it. So yeah.
Yeah. And Paxton's making a point. A lot of people are talking about, man, I'm keeping my eye on Nebraska. I'm keeping my eye on Wisconsin. Keeping my eye on USC and Penn State. Everybody's passing up the Longhorns. Everybody is.
Yeah, y'all are sleeping on Texas. Yeah.
And I understand that. I get it because Texas has not proven anything yet. I get it. But,
nothing. Well, Nebraska hasn't proven anything either. But
well, right. Texas should compete for the Big 12 title this year.
They should.
Experienced offense coming back. Yeah, you lost Bijan, but y'all have got talent. There's no excuse for y'all not to compete for that title.
You are absolutely
and another
correct.
thing, you're coming into the SEC too, dude. Yeah, those boosters are looking at him like, we've spent a lot of money, and it ain't about to get any easier. So you better produce this year and show us something.
Yeah. Sark. I don't think that Sark, if Sark goes 8-4 or 9-3, I don't think he's going to get fired.
No, I'm not saying he's going to get fired, but then I'm saying it also gets a little bit. You get less leverage when you go into the SEC play.
Well, the reason why,
because then if you go 8-4 in the SEC play the first year, then they're going, hold on. Whoa.
Well, keep in mind that the reason why Texas is drafted recruiting so well is because they are going to the SEC. Arch Manning never would have went to the Longhorns unless he was going to be in the SEC.
No, there's no question. Hey, Sark can recruit and going to the SEC, that just helps it boost it a little bit more, right? But now it's produce time.
That's right. Yeah, gonna change it. Yeah, change it to blue. Yeah, so I'm going to the beach.
Nice, Vic.
So, yeah,
that's pretty relaxing and tranquil color. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna change it to an aqua color.
10-2 or bust, says Paxton. Yeah, I mean, he's got to produce this year, man. He has to make it to that. If he doesn't, the seat starts to warm. And then if you get to the SEC, which is not going to get any easier, it could get hot really quick.
Yeah.
But I do think that they will. I think they make it. I don't know if they'll win it. I think TCU is going to take a step back as well. And I think Oklahoma takes a step forward.
Not by much.
Not by much. No, they're not competing for anything, but they're not as bad as they were last year. I think their defense has to get better. He's a defensive mind.
He brought in Bowen, the 5-star safety, and he committed to Oregon, and
that was a crazy recruitment.
Yeah. Well, no, wait a minute. He started out at Notre Dame, then he went to Oregon, then he went to Oklahoma. So, the guy's kind of wishy-washy.
So he was committed to three different places before settling on Texas.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. So he was at Notre Dame, and then where?
Yeah.
Oregon.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, Oregon.
He was committed to Notre Dame, and then he was committed to Oregon, and then he signed with Oklahoma.
At the last minute, too, Vic. It was the craziest. Like, he just didn't turn in the letter of intent paper, and they're like, hold up, this ain't no good.
Yeah, hold up.
Some of
Oregon
these
was
kids just
pissed.
fuck with schools, man.
Yeah. So
Oregon
what do
was
you mean you didn't turn in his letter of
His
intent?
letter of intent. It's a signed letter saying I'm coming to Vic University.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what a letter of intent is. So he didn't sign his letter of intent.
Correct.
He just committed.
I gave you a
committed.
verbal. Yeah,
So he
but I didn't
committed to
give you no
to Oklahoma or
Oregon.
oh, he committed to Oregon, but he
Mhm.
never signed.
Never signed with Oregon.
Because they were announcing it like, oh yeah, we beat them out, like their whole fucking.
So how did he sign after signing day?
Had to do with money. Had to.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't sign.
Texas got that.
signing day.
The Oregon said no, we're not giving you no more, and Texas said, well, we got 0.5 more.
Mm-hmm. And I also think the Pac-12 taking a step down, as we're saying right now, I think that had something to do with it too. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
That's
There's
my
a lot of
personal
disarray over there. Their
Mhm.
unstable conference that's fallen apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Texas was trying to get out a while ago, and
yeah. Good evening, Sorty Stories.
I think a lot of it had to do with the Longhorn Network. That's why they didn't get to the SEC quicker.
Yeah, what is what is the Longhorn Network? I mean, I know what it is, but
What's going to be collapsed into the SEC
what
network?
was the point of having a Longhorn Network?
Because their brain is so big,
y'all could show,
they could showcase all the sports.
So y'all could show, Texas versus Texas State on the Longhorn Network. I mean,
Paxton, yes. AD Mitchell starts right away and probably becomes your X receiver.
Yeah, or Texas versus Sam Houston, on the Longhorn Network.
Yeah, I mean that's what they were doing, Vic, and they have people that watch it 24/7, just like we do the SEC network.
Yes, because I know that they put all their games against like the non-Power 5 teams were on the
it was all
Network,
of their sports on there,
and they also showed all their sports
Olympic shit, and it's just getting collapsed into. Look, they know they're about to get $100 million a year fucking contract from the SEC.
Sports.
Like, come on, man,
right.
you know that
So the Longhorn Network is going to be absorbed into the yes, I know that they have all the Texas athletics,
correct,
and all the Texas athletics news. Yes.
And the Texas A&M did not want this to happen. They fought this tooth and nail the whole time.
Going back to Oregon, there's another thing. Quarterback, 5-star.
I've never watched the Longhorn Network. So.
Me neither, man.
Have you ever watched the?
I think you have to subscribe for it, though, dude. Yeah, it was like you got to, it wasn't just like it's there. Maybe if you lived in Austin, it was just there, but not for me or you out here. Now, if the Texas fans out here, they'd pay the 15 or what? I don't know.
I think it's $10 extra.
Yeah, that ain't shit. If you're a fucking Georgia fan, Texas fan, you're paying that shit right away. You're a fanatic. You got to have that shit year round.
It was a good recruiting in other sports as well because you have
absolutely exposure.
Yeah, exposure with the other sports, and that's the reason why UT put that. You had a lot of exposure. But going back to Oregon real quick, and I want to say it real. 5-star quarterback Dante Moore, he was at Oregon, committed to Oregon, and he also left to go to UCLA, signed with UCLA for the exact same reasons. Bowling went to Oklahoma.
Yeah, Disney's possibly selling ESPN. Yeah, and that sounds like something from a Golden Blue Dude video.
Oh,
I
shit.
think that would be crazy for Disney to sell ESPN. Yeah,
Disney's not coming off the cuff with ESPN.
They're not going to sell. They're not going to sell ESPN.
No.
I don't like Disney anymore for political reasons, but that's another story.
Well, we all, yeah, I get that. And ESPN, but going back to just adding Texas and Oklahoma for the SEC is like the biggest fucking power move in college football, and it shook it to the core so hard that the Big Ten had to react, and they might have overreacted.
Yeah, the Big 12.
Look at the geographics
had
of
to
this,
react,
man. They're
yeah.
reaching out to an LA market. The LA market does not watch college football like Austin, Texas, or Lincoln, Oklahoma.
Yeah, even though
I mean,
Norman, Oklahoma.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying, Vic.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
that's true.
Geographically, the reason it means more down here, do you agree with this, Vic, is because we're closer
it just means more
to our rivals.
Boom. Yeah, it just means more. There you go.
So it's not like I'm traveling to LA and LA fans don't show up. Has Pac-12 sold out a game in the last decade?
Not that I know of.
I think so.
So, okay, so the Big Ten could have came after ACC teams in that geographic.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just don't see.
The Big 12 also reacted. So,
but they kind of did yes, but they kind of even ended up better off than the ACC and the Pac-12 right now.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they
did. They've pulled these closer geographic teams in, somewhat, to save their conference.
Okay, you've heard the actual media. Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean by the actual media? Okay. I guess he means not just Gold and Blue, dude. Okay. Okay, I get you. You mean not just Gold and Blue, dude. Although Gold and Blue, dude, does have sources, but.
You're only people that can afford. Those are like corporate
shit about Disney.
Yeah. So that would say that they're hurting. Maybe they are. Who knows? I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Even though DeSantis is going to make them start paying some fucking taxes.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Well, I mean,
how do you not? How do you? Who the fuck comes here and we get taxed if we start a business?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
That would be great.
Yeah, you ain't special. This is a capitalist market.
Right.
We'll give you a break 10 years. Yeah, go ahead and build it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll see. I'm not mad at Disney PAX. Whatever, man. Maybe Utah does join the big, and they add Big 12 adds what, the Arizona State teams too, or I don't know.
Yeah, or Colorado. I think
okay,
Colorado used to be in the Big 12, so
that geographically makes sense too. Yeah,
they used to be in the Big 12. So.
Yeah,
well,
so
Disney threw mad money at the Democratic National Convention and so on. I mean, it's and none to the other side. So
yeah, see, I don't think you can play like that unless you play it balanced.
Right.
Yeah,
it's Hollywood.
And plus them being aside from them being woke, right?
Yeah, they did some weird shit with all this I don't know, man. Just like, how does it make sense not to hire the best qualified person? I don't get that. I don't care what color you are. I'm hiring you if you're the best qualified person. What the fuck sense does that not make?
To do what?
Yeah. Weird shit going on around here.
Do what?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
People stealing people's luggage dressed up as girls and shit in the fucking presidential administration.
Yeah. Promoting weird shit.
Weird ass shit, cowboy. I'm telling you. They're trying to eat it and make it crumble from within. That's what they're literally doing.
They're going to the extreme so that they can pull back and get what they want. That's what they've been doing since 2008.
Right. Yeah, so my question would be if Disney sells ESPN, who do they sell it to?
I mean, the only people out there with money like that is like a Jeff Bezos, a fucking Elon Musk.
Oh no, no,
These
no, no,
huge
no, no.
companies like
I don't want it to get bought by Momo Jeff Bezos. I don't want
a
it to
media
become
company
part
like
of
Liberty Media.
Amazon.
The
Yeah,
comp-
I don't want it to become part
Well-
of Amazon.
Well, that's another person. He's looking at buying the Washington Commanders too, though.
Jeff Bezos, owner of the Washington Commanders, so he's trying to get into the NFL. I guess that's why he was doing Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
Stingray.
Gentlemen, I hate to cut out, but I got to go. So,
But what about the
Be good,
other
Cowboy.
Commanders owner?
Yeah,
see you,
Snyder.
Vic. Take care.
Yeah, see you, Cowboy.
Snyder.
Nothing to Dan Schneider.
A lot of corrupt shit supposedly going on around there.
Well, I mean, I thought that he has dirt on all the NFL owners.
Or maybe Goodell.
You've heard that he has dirt on all the NFL owners.
I mean, think about it. You don't think billionaires know other shit about other billionaires?
Of course they do.
Yeah, so they're like, if we fire this guy, kick him out of the yacht club, he's gonna throw a lot of shit up.
There you go.
And it's gonna get dirty. It could turn in. Who knows, Vic? I don't. Who knows, man? You could have super cheating scandals.
Interesting. So you've gotten close to golden Bluetooth sources. Okay, on Twitter. Okay, and on a Clemson radio host. Oh, okay. Yeah, what's up, Zona? I guess I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Yeah, so I am going to go ahead and end it now. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Go get
Thanks for having me
something.
on, Vic. Good show, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Visor. Yeah, hopefully.
Take care, buddy.
Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to come to the Slop Olympics next year. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Maybe we'll be on the beach somewhere else, man. Y'all have fun, man.
So.
Safe travels.
Yeah, thanks.
See you, buddy.
Yeah, see you. Okay. Anyway, so I am going to go ahead and end the stream now. So thank you to everyone who came on the StreamYard and for participating in the comment section. And we'll do it again next week. Yeah, I'll be back on Friday. So, back to doing my streams on Friday. So, but anyway, so but until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.